In this class, I can teach you how to draw from your mind, how to capture the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death. Then again, maybe some of you have come here in possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough not to pay attention, in which case, why are you even here? Okay, so I can teach you how to draw, but on the other hand, I can't teach you how to draw. I can teach you the basics, and then you guys have to go off on your own and hone your own skills. So I'm going to be here trying to teach you the best I can, the basics in drawing. I know the how to draw video market is completely saturated by now, but you've never taken the crash course in how to draw from Tailskip. So let's start this mess with video number 1, drawing heads. Let's jump right into it. For those of you who are drawing on paper, not on PC, make sure you are drawing really lightly, and if you're on PC, make sure that you're on a layer that's not a main layer so you can create another layer on top of it, because once you're done with this basic layer, you're going to want to get rid of it. You're not going to want to see it anymore. You're just going to want to focus on your main drawing, and if you're on a sketch, you're going to want it to be very light, barely visible. It's just a guide for you to lay out your character. Now the first question you want to ask yourself is, how does my character look from the front? Because you get some animated characters, like Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, that they never draw from the front because he has that like pizza face, and when he faces forward it becomes a diamond and his face becomes all weird looking. So they try to avoid that angle as much as possible. And your style, your character might just look weird from the front. You might just have to turn its head a little, and that's fine. I'm going to be showing you, demonstrating what I mean on my character Loki, because I have been drawing him a lot lately, so he's really ingrained in my brain on how to draw him. I am also going to be showing you different avatars and different face shapes and using those to better explain this lesson as well. So we're going to start off by drawing a circle. Simple enough. And then you're going to draw a little weird deformed triangle underneath to lay out the chin shape, so it's going to look like an upside down egg shape. Weird little egg shape. And if you're drawing your character's face off to the side, make sure you also draw that little triangle shape at a little angle. Now, drawing different profiles, I'm going to be trying to explain two at the same time here. Hopefully it's not going to be too confusing, but this will just save me making a whole nother video of me basically telling you the same things. So just look at my examples. You've got your head from the front and your head from the side. Okay, so now we've got that. We're going to go ahead and add a center line. The center line is basically what it says on the tin. Draw a line down the middle of your little egg shape, and if your character is looking off to the side, draw the same thing but draw it off to the side and make it a little curve so it wraps around the shape of the egg. Just imagine it's like a 3D space. If it's down the middle and you're facing forward, then a straight line is fine. If you're off to the side, a little curve. Just so you know, when it curves out, you'll have a nose that sticks out a little bit, and it gives that more of a 3D look. Now the eye line can fall in different places depending on your character, but for humanoids it tends to form at least 3/4 of the way down the head. So you got your little egg shape. It's coming in that little curve. Now the part where it goes down and starts to curve in like this, when it starts to go down, like that's the area you're looking for, like 3/4 of the way down, and start to get that little downward curve, that's generally where your eye line's going to form, and you want to have it wrap around your head. Now for the front one, it's going to be a flat line, and for the side one, again, 3D space. Imagine it wrapping around your character like the muzzle is on my avatar. So now you have your weird little alien head thing, huzzah, and it has eye lines on it. If you want to be more advanced, you can put a second eye line on, and that's basically just to mark the height of your eyes. So say you're drawing an anime girl and you want to have like proportioned eyes, and you want them to fall, like the top of the eye to fall on that line, then you need to draw another wraparound line or another line straight across at whatever height your anime girl or boy eyes happen to be. So now we're going to draw ovals. I know, we are learning so much about art today. The ovals are going to be the ears. Now, you want the middle of your ears to fall in the middle of that center line. So your ovals, the middle of the ovals, have them line up with your center line. Okay, so if you're drawing off to an angle, remember your ears are not going to be direct. They're going to be turned a little bit, and you're going to have that eye line that comes across here. Your ear is going to be here, and then just draw like a weird little circle shape. Just mark out the basic shape of the ear. We're not going for detail yet. It's really that simple. You can already tell we've got some remnants of a face going on here. Now we just have to figure out how not to make it look weird. So here we go. You've already mapped out your eyes. Go ahead and place your eyes on top of your eye center line. Now again, you want to be drawing really lightly. You're probably going to have wonky looking eyes or something when you first start doing this, but that's the beauty of art. Practice. You're not going to be amazing on your first piece of art, and if you are some kind of weird prodigy, awkward artist, congratulations. Compliment to you. No, I'm just kidding. But the big part of art is practicing, so go ahead, slap those eyes on. Make sure you're drawing them on your eye line. And then your nose is going to land where the center line and the eye line meet usually, depending on your character. We're just going for a simple anime one for now. And you're going to go ahead and slap that nose on there. Put the mouth on, whether you draw it off to the side, in the center. Again, this is all down to your personal style. I can't tell you how to do this. It's going to be trial and error. You gotta find your style. I'm just here to give you the basics. I'm not here to tell you exactly how to draw, because then you're just going to be drawing like me, and that is no bueno. You want to be drawing like you. So let's go ahead and add a little more detail. We've got the eyes, we got the nose, we got the mouth. You want to go and add the details in on the ears and make those a little more clean looking? Go ahead. Follow the oval shape that you drew. Draw in that earlobe. This is basically taking all those basic shapes that you had, and then you're just like really fine-tuning them, making them look good. Now I can always go ahead later and do a more in-depth review on this, like how to draw different kind of eyes, how to do this, but this is really just laying the foundation. We're on video one, guys. We got plenty of time. So basic foundation. We're building ahead. Now you got all that laid out. You got your crazy little anime hair to go on there. Now whether you got a basic cut, if it's like a basic haircut and it follows the shape of the head, then follow the shape of that little crest of the egg. Draw it a little higher, just like have it come off the shape of your head a little bit, not too much. If you got spiky hair, follow the shape of your head, the little egg shape, and draw the spikes around that shape, and then you're going to have something that at least looks relatively decent. If you deviate away from that shape, that's when your hair starts going woo all over the place and it can look a little odd. Alrighty, so there you go. There is your head. I have shown you the basics, I have shown you the steps, and I also said I would show you other animals too. I basically already taught you through my Nanachi by showing you as I was going, and I've shown you an anime boy, so let's pull up my other avatars and see what I can show you from those guys. Okay, we have Doggo. If you're going to draw the Doggo from the front, as you can see, my muzzle is looking forward, so you're going to want to draw like a circle face. Yes, I have nose. Okay, so now that you've done that, you're going to want to draw a circle for the muzzle. So you have like a circle shape that marks out the overall shape of your muzzle, not just the nose, like the shape. You can draw the nose down the middle, just mark it as you would, and give it a bit of depth. If you want to draw from the side, same thing. Circle for the head, except this time you're going to draw a rectangle shape for the muzzle, and then you're going to draw the whole muzzle from there. We'll have a whole doggo drawing video eventually, but I'm just really trying to give you the basics. Now, I really hope you're getting this by now, because this is really simple stuff. I'm a cat now. How are we going to draw this, guys? Come on, pop quiz. It's a giant oval, 2 triangles on the top for the ears, center line, eye line. Eye line's going to be higher than the other ones. It's going to be in your top quarter instead of your lower quarter. Really simple stuff. You want to draw the hat too? Draw a little square, and then add in the detail and round it off. Okay, so you got your circle. It's coming around like this. It's just about to dip round. That's when you're going to cut it off and add your little chin. The nose is at the lower part of the face, and the mouth is at the lower part of the face of this one. So you're going to want to put your eye line lower. Center line is basically the same. Stick to the basics when you're first starting out and learn how to master everything. Look at references. If you really are just starting to learn how to draw, look up some characters, try to copy characters. So I do recommend drawing fan art, because you're going to take little pieces of those fan art and put them into your own style. Okay, so here's the tea, guys. It is really easy to gain a fan base and get money from drawing a character that is popular. For example, let's just use Sonic. Okay, so you're drawing Sonic fan art. You really love Sonic. You're like, I'm never gonna not like Sonic anymore. And then one day, you decide, I don't want to draw Sonic anymore. Or if it's a show that stopped airing and people lose interest in that show, then guess where your fans are gonna go? Some of them are gonna stick around. Most of them, gone. But if you can build a fan base off your own property, then the chances are they're sticking around for you and not just your fan art. And for me personally, that is what I would prefer. I'm not gonna preach to you and say you have to do this. It's okay to have a fan account, but just be pre-warned. I've had it happen to me. You can have the big fan base and then they just whoop. So be ready for that. That's all I'm gonna say. So yes, back on track. Drawing fan art can be really helpful for you choosing stuff for your style, and it can help you adapt your own style. I would recommend originality, but fan art is good for learning how to draw because the foundation is already there and you're not trying to figure out every little detail by yourself. I have rambled on enough. I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I really hope that this video was a little better than the one I made like 9 years ago, which for some reason is getting a bunch of views. So, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye! And we're back. I do this every time, but I do want to ask you something. I have this series called Tame, free to read on Webtoon. If you have some time, please go check it out. The link is in the description. And yeah, I've been working on that comic for the last few years, and I've just had a blast working on it. So if you want to check it out, please do. Also, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye!